Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of the KCCR. Today we will be covering a game, a free-to-play MMO hosted by, I'm pretty sure it's Area, but I'm not, I don't fucking remember. Links below. Known as Aura Kingdoms or Aura Kingdom, however the hell you want to pronounce the initial word. Stumbled across this game on an accident, to be real honest. I don't really like playing free-to-play games because it's full of fucking stupid idiots. Take it however you want. They are annoying, and it's just hoo-hoo-hoo. No. But this game is amazing for a free-to-play game. I find it to be really cute. The Japanese version is known as, I believe it's it's like Final Frontier Online or Frontier... Fantasy Frontier Online. I believe that's its name. Once again, links below. Okay, so as you can see, I already got characters here. I've got whatever, and then what the fuck ever. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is hit create. You can only create 3 unless you purchase a slot, so that's fine. I do have music off. There are sound effects, but once again, music off because I don't need YouTube yelling at me that it has a bigger dick than me. All right, this is the character select screen. My sister got here. I was like, I don't know what to do because butt bullets. So this is where you choose your class. These are all the classes, technically speaking, that are in the game right now. Alright, you've got I'm just going to click them and give you a general idea. You've got Guardian, self-explanatory. You've got star levels here that generally explain what a class is good at. Take this for what it is. Now, before we continue, I will explain this. Once you hit level 40, you can do a quest, which allows you to get a sub-job. Not unlike Final Fantasy, to be honest. It allows you to choose a secondary weapon. What that essentially means is you unlock the class of that weapon, and you can change that weapon in-game. You can respec for in-game money at that, anytime you wish. The way it works is your secondary job's abilities will have, I believe it's 2 times longer cooldown than they would if it was your main job, but at least you get to do stuff. So, anyways, Guardian here. It's a typical thing. Sword and shield, straightforward. You've got a little video here showing some of the abilities. Look, alright, it's pretty straightforward. You've got the Ravager, which is your two-handed axe user. Got a lot of AoE, some jump attacks. Actually, I'm not sure if it has a lot of AoE. Yeah, I suppose it does. Yeah, you get whirls and shit. Pretty powerful class. It's your typical melee, smash the guy's face and bullshit. We've got your duelist here, single target dual wielding assassin type thing. It has poisons. I don't particularly like it, but hey, more power to you. We've got gunslinger, dual pistols, pretty cool class. Animations are a little funky for me, so if the animations weren't a little wonky, I'd like it. It's a pretty straightforward class, though. Nice, strong, powerful range attack. You've got Grenadier here. I actually like this class quite a bit. The easiest way to explain the Grenadier is think Wolfwood from Trigun. Like, even when you're walking around and the weapon is sheathed, it's on your back, like he carried his cross cannon. So, it's a pretty wicked class. It's got some powerful AoE and single target. I'm pretty sure all of its attacks are AoE, and it can summon a turret. As you see in the video, it summons 2, I believe. That little one, which is damage, and the one that heals. Its initial attack has the awesome ability to stun anything that it hits as well. It's a pretty awesome class. You've got Bard. It's how do I word this one? It's a support mage class, I guess is the best way of doing it. It's got some buffs, healing. It's got damage. Every class has damage, but I mean, when you say that, you compare it to other classes, it's not a DPS class, but it's pretty cool. You've got Wizard. Wizard is the one that uses the staves, and Sorcerer is the one that uses the books. I always mix them up, so if I do mix them up again in this video, I'm sorry. Wizard straightforward. It's the heavy-hitting nuke. Oh my god, Wizard. Bullshit of the mage classes. I don't like it because I don't particularly the animations of the staff. And you've got my favorite class, Sorcerer. It's wicked as shit. It's got a book. You use your magic through said book. Its initial attack. It's a demon sigil. Summons pretty much force lightning from the sky. Hits multiple times. It's just an all-around enjoyable class, but it doesn't have the nuke potential that the wizard does. So, but you can cross class, whatever. It's fun. I like it. I don't care. It's got a lot of buffs. Wizard, yeah, I mean sorcerer is a heavy debuff class. So the best comparison I can make is think of a warlock or a warlock pre Lich King and everything in World of Warcraft. You've got some damaging, yes, but you dot the shit out of things. And the dots are potent as hell, so they're good. And you've got Katars, but the game likes to list them, you see, like up here, and then you've got Brawlers. So we're just going to say Katar and Brawler. The weapons are Katars, I guess. I don't really know what to say about this class. I don't particularly like it, but it's just because if I'm going to do hand-to-hand related shit, I'd rather my fists. But my friend uses a Katar, and it's pretty damaging. You can wreck shit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just click Wizard, because I know what I'm talking about when it comes to a wizard, and hit Next. Doesn't even matter. Alright, there is no gender lock, so you can be a male or a female, whichever. How do I... Where is the... Where the hell is the outfits? Whatever. Okay. Face, I guess we'll cover first. What am I doing? Alright, so, got a few faces. Now, understand this game is very anime inspired, and I say that in the sense that it actually is anime inspired. It's trying to market it as such. It's not like, oh, well, this game's cartoony, therefore anime. No, it's actually based on the idea of an anime-esque world, so you're going to take that for what it is. You've got some hairstyles. These hairstyles are awesome. There are hair physics in the game, so all this hair does move around. Here, let's just, I don't know if it'll show it here, but it is. Stop dancing. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop. Okay. So you do have, there are hair physics in the game. A lot of nice little hairstyles. I really like that one for a short hairstyle. This is the one I use. I think it's nice. Only got a few, but you know, what do you want? You got your hair color. Now, this isn't the only four you have. It's when you change this, you change to another row, as you can see. Oops. So it's pretty straightforward. You got your eye color, same thing. Change over, and you've got different eye color, and then you've got your skin tone. You don't have a whole lot of skin tones, but you've got some. And then these are just animation previews for the hell of it, because Haruhi, why not? And then you name your character, whatever the hell it is, and you go into the game. So what we're gonna do, actually I'm not gonna log in and show you skills, because this is one of those games I can't say this. If you want World of Warcraft or Ion or Lineage, where you have 400 hot quick bars on your screen, and you have like 2,000,000 abilities to choose from, it's not that kind of game. You essentially have 4 to 5 abilities per class, and they level up to existential amounts of damage. And then when you subclass, you get that many more, to something like 10 abilities. So it's one of those. It's meant to be more, I don't know, user-friendly oriented, but yeah. Now, I will... God damn it. I don't want to log into any one of my characters to show you, so I'll explain it. There are skill points in the game. You do have offensive stats, strength, crit, yada yada yada, and as you level up, you'll gain points, and a lot of them accordingly. You also do have talents, which they call the path of the I forget, and as you level up, you'll choose things in there which could be anything from 1% attack speed to 3% more damage, more crit chance, or more HP defense. So, and once again, the important takeaway from all of this, though, is you can respec just about everything in the game. And I mean everything in the game. Actually, I forgot to show you an important aspect. Jesus Christ. You can respec everything in the game with in-game currency. So it's not too bad. Yes, I know. Alright, this is probably the most important aspect of Aura Kingdom that I fucking forgot to mention. Jesus Christ. Eidolons. Eidolons, you can, for all intents and purposes, call them pets. Everybody gets them. You'll get multiple of them. You can get, there are a whole bunch in the game. Anybody who doesn't start with this has got something wrong with them, or maybe I'm the one with something wrong with me. Then you've got these starter ones. You can only have one of per character, so when you create a character, choose whichever one of these you think is nice or whatever, but the rest you can get a bunch of. These work exactly like they would when you're in combat. They do their attacks, they're completely autonomous, or you can toggle their stuff to control them yourself instead of having them fight on their own. The Cherry Sylph, for example, has some heals, but she can also do damage. I've never used the dragon or the unicorn because I'm not a brony. This guy is a little puncher, scrap and shit. So it's really awesome. It's a huge mechanic of the game. You'll need to get to level 10 before you get the class to actually acquire your thing in game. Spoilers, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's definitely fun. Depending on the class you are, some of these may or may not be more beneficial towards you. But as I said, there are a whole bunch in the game that you can get. These are just the 4 starter ones you have to choose one of. Don't worry too much about that. And they're an integral part of the story. They'll be in your cutscenes and all sorts of stuff like that. So either way, that about covers Aura Kingdom, like a Fantasy Frontier Online. It's a really awesome game. It's free to play. Give it a shot. Either you're gonna like it or you're gonna hate it. I find it to be, for a free to play game, a very enjoyable one. All in all, it's beautiful. It's aesthetically pleasing as well. It's a very pretty game. You do have gliding and shit, double jumping in the air and gliding as if you were flying. So you've got a lot of stuff going on. You've got crafting. So give it a shot, guys. This has been Aura Kingdom Online, otherwise known as Fantasy Frontier Online, and the Asian variant of it. Links below and all that shit. I have been your host, Karazard, and I appreciate your views. I will bring you more in time. Thank you. Goodbye.